Hello backers and welcome to today's update. I wanted to give you all a bit of insight as to what's been going on with the project lately. I know I had shared a flip through of this book. This is the printer proof. Well, just last week I got word that the proof that I had approved did not get finalized and pushed onto the printer. And the reason for that was I approved it with two items that needed to be addressed. One, the cover itself didn't have as nice of a soft touch finish on it that I wanted. And what soft touch is, it gives it almost like a buttery feel so that when you have it in your hand, it has a really smooth texture. Also, I said to give a deeper impression on this deboss that's on the cover. Okay, you can feel it now, but it's not quite as pronounced as I wanted it to be. So what the printer did was they sent over, that I just got in the mail today, two new versions. You can see that one is upside down from one another. I'm going to try and get it in the light, but you can see here where there's big deboss there, and then here, let's flip this one just a little bit. Oh, backwards camera. So it's got a deboss on here as well, and this is the actual texture. It's got that smooth touch velvety. Now, the printer recommended this better side, and then we also had this other side. The better side has a deeper impression than what's on here, but it doesn't have quite as deep an impression as on here. Now the super deep, where they put as much pressure as they could, it started to break some of the paper around the edges, started to crack. So when this is printed and it's in color like this, with the pressure put on, you would see some of the fibers of the paper and the cracks. So I'm going to approve it with the slightly less of an impression, more than this, not as heavy as this, and go ahead and get them to print it. So what does that mean for the whole timeline? Well, that is pushing everything back about 2 weeks. Probably isn't a huge deal for you, because 2 weeks in the grand scheme of things, it's already a little bit late, is not going to push things back that much for you. For me, it's huge. I was really planning to airship some of these in, like 50 of them for Gen Con, to deliver to a handful of backers that were going to be there, and then also try and make a little bit of sales to help fund future projects and also pay some bills. But because of this, there's no way for me to airship them in time for Gen Con. So anybody that has filled out the paperwork, filled out the CrowdOx survey saying that you were picking them up at Gen Con, I'm very sorry. There's just no feasible way for me to have them up, short of some sort of time bending capabilities. If anyone that is watching has some sort of time machine, please let me know, because if we could speed up this process at all, I would really love it. Other than that, it feels great. It's going to look fantastic. Just like by showing the front of the book and the spine of the book, all of it is going to be really amazing. I just need it to get done and get here. So some other things. I will be at Gen Con in just a couple of weeks. I'm going to be in the artist section. My booth is, I don't know the number off the top of my head. I will also be at Dragon Con in Norse Foundry's booth. I will also be at PAX Unplugged and AluxCon, if anybody's going to be at any of those. So as soon as I have more information with shipping updates, if I'm going to be able to airship them for Dragon Con, which I'm supposed to be able to do, and then when the full shipment will be coming by boat so that I can get them into your hands. As soon as I have more information, I will let you know. Thank you so much for your patience with this. It's taken way longer than I ever would have anticipated, or that I did anticipate, but it's going to be really cool once it's done. So thank you again for being a backer and for supporting my quest. And if you have any questions, just reach out to me. Oh, if you haven't filled out your CrowdOx survey, be sure you do that. Check your junk mail, your spam folder, see if you've missed something from CrowdOx, because they were sent out so that you can fill those out to make sure that you're getting everything that you're supposed to, as well as for a shipping address. And just now, my cat Zelda is about to come into the picture, so all right. Thanks, everybody. I hope you all have a great day.